So, now that everyone has been able to watch the end of Oak Street and the hype has died down a little bit, I'm finally going to give my spoiler review for the end of Oak Street. For those of you that don't know, the end of Oak Street is based on a book called The End of Flowervale Street, and the movie stars Ewan McGregor and Anne Hathaway with 2 children and a failing family. Basically, the parents are skeptical on having a divorce, and then all of a sudden, their family and the entire neighbourhood gets plunged back into the Mesozoic. Overall, I give this movie a 7 out of 10. It is a very well done movie, honestly. Comparing this to other dinosaur movies like Primitive War, Jurassic Reborn, and all the other non-Jurassic franchise movies that just try and sell some tickets and grab some money because they have dinosaurs in their movie. For me, this is the only dinosaur movie not a part of the Jurassic World franchise that actually felt genuine and wanted to tell a story. The end of Oak Street is very different from the Jurassic World movies, and it's something everyone is saying what Jurassic World Rebirth should have been, and I partially agree with that. The end of Oak Street actually shows dinosaurs in our world, and I think it tells an amazing story, and I think all the characters and dinosaurs were fairly well written for what this movie is. So yeah, the Platt family. To be honest, out of this family, I think the worst is the daughter and the dog. Honestly, I did not care for the dog at all. I thought the dog was going to die. I thought it was silly when it came back in the end to just save them. I did not expect Greg to die. That was... oh my. I went to see this movie with my family, and Jesus, when the Allosaurus, in that scene, when the Allosaurus picks him up, breaks his leg off and chomps down on him while his family all watches. Mind you, you see all of it. This was a PG-13 movie, but you see all of it. This was absolutely shocking. My jaw was on the floor, and when the family had all their reactions, I could not process it. Genuinely, I was just completely phased out when that scene happened, because oh my goodness, this is what the Jurassic franchise has been missing. Everything about this scene was amazing, other than the fact getting hit in the head with a hammer, being a massive theropod, I don't think would knock you down to the floor, but didn't last for long, did it? Jesus, this scene was incredible, honestly. This is, like, show this to Universal, man. This is what Universal needs to frickin' be doing, instead of creating mutant disasters of movies like Jurassic World Rebirth. I hope the next Jurassic World movie sees this and improves, man, because this plus David Koepp honestly could be such amazing potential. Just a shame that we got Jurassic World Rebirth. Anyway, enough of talking about the Jurassic franchise. The End of Oak Street is a perfect standalone dinosaur movie. I think it ties quite a few things up. There are a lot of plot holes, but for what it is, I think you imagine this movie, it is kind of what you expect it to be. For me, it was a little higher than I thought it was going to be. My personal favourite scene of the movie is the start, where you get introduced to all the characters. Denise and her book. I love Denise's character. She was my favourite character. I think Anne Hathaway did an amazing job. I love the fact that she has this plot of where she's writing this book about what she wants to do. She wants to run away from her family, basically. I think that's a very interesting plot point. And then throughout the movie, when all this dinosaur stuff happens, you do see her and Greg, the husband, bonding again. And you do feel that relationship kind of have its spark come back a bit, and they learn to appreciate each other and the children. I think that was a very good storyline, even though it's been done many times before. But I did like all the human characters. I didn't think there was a single bad performance in this movie or bad character. I think for what this movie is, a dinosaur movie, the characters honestly were amazingly written. My favourite part though is when the dinosaurs do come. You don't see the dinosaur at first. First it's a random plant that appears in an old lady's garden. Then it's a massive pile of dung in the neighbour's garden. Then it's some washing being smacked up over a fence. And on the other side of the fence there's something there, but we haven't seen it yet. That bloody handprints, footprints. That is how you build suspense and build threat in a movie. We don't see the Coelophysis at first, but when we do, and we have that wide shot with like zero cuts of just them running down the street, the other family in that car going by, and that woman who comes out of her house only to get her head chomped down by the devices. That was such an amazing scene. Definitely my favourite in the whole movie. Apart from the death scene of Greg and the Spinosaurus scene as well. Spinosaurus is in this movie. The model is okay, does look a bit like the Rebirth one, but the Spinosaurus scene was cool. Just to see Spinosaurus back being represented again in paleo media. Overall, I liked all the dinosaur designs. I don't think there's a single bad one, you know. There's the argument of people saying, well, you don't know what the dinosaur look like. There is a lot of evidence we have of how some dinosaurs look like. As long as the dinosaur is recognizable, I think is a good design. And one more thing I'd like to also say in my review is that I've seen a lot of hate online for Denise's character because she is a strong woman character and she's the lead role, whereas Ewan McGregor's character, Greg, is a weak male and like a joke of a man. And that is just so sad, honestly. Our society has come so far and God, we are genuinely devolving. If you do not like a movie because a character that is strong is a woman and it's not a man, then you genuinely need to get checked up on. Like, genuinely, how are you so negative that you find anything to pick a dinosaur movie at that you have to complain that the lead actress is a woman, and because she's strong and the man isn't strong? Are you that brainwashed? Genuinely, that is such a stupid complaint people have with this movie. And I am all for women lead actresses and men not being strong, men being strong. I do not care. As long as the movie's entertaining, I don't give a shit. Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor both give amazing performances in this movie, and I do not think their performance is diminished by what gender they are. I think that's a stupid argument and complaint. Now, as for the ending, obviously the husband does die. We get a bunch of dinosaur mayhem. They can't escape. Then they find this weird ball thing, and basically this weird black hole kind of thingy is something that they suspect will bring them back to the present. Now, this is what it is believed, and it does work. The girl that they find, Jeanette, I believe her name was, I can't remember the kids' names at all, but basically they do escape through this weird ball thing that is supposedly the same thing that brought them back to the past. I think it's a fair enough explanation. I mean, if you want dinosaurs in your movie, you're going to have to explain it in a sciencey way somehow. I thought it was good. It's a decent explanation. The ending, though, where she basically steals her husband from the past because she gives him a call and asks for a pizza at an address in front of them, and then saves all their neighbours that died in the movie to the dinosaurs. I thought that was okay. It was a pretty good ending. Now, this was a very good movie. I had such a fun time. I highly recommend this movie if you're into thrillers, dinosaurs, family-like drama movies, sci-fi movies. I think this is an amazing movie that expands across a wide fan base. The AI dog thing is so annoying. Like, it's not Warner Bros. Fault. It's not the end of Oak Street's fault. It's not the actor's fault. It's not any of the VFX artists' fault. It's just some idiot in the marketing team who wanted to promote this movie. It's a stupid thing, but it did not diminish the movie's quality in your eyes at all, and I think it's a stupid argument bringing up the dog AI argument. Overall, this is a 7 out of 10. The dinosaur designs are very cool, the deaths are very cool, the character development is good, I loved all the performances, the dinosaurs were amazing. There's not really much more I can say. You know, you've seen the trailers, you've basically seen the movie, which is now the disappointing thing. I had not seen any of the trailers previously, but after watching them all, you can definitely see there's a lot of spoilers in there. But this is such a good movie, and it's a really fun time to watch with your family or just by yourself. I would love to see more movies like The End of Oak Street in the future, and I hope the Jurassic franchise takes inspiration from this movie. Now, is it better than Jurassic Park? No. It's not better than, in my eyes, I think the first 3 Jurassic Parks and the Jurassic World are just more entertaining, in my opinion, okay? I'm allowed to have an opinion. I think the first 4 Jurassic movies are amazing, and they're all entertaining in their own way. I would put it above Fallen Kingdom, Dominion, and Rebirth. But that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear what you guys thought of this movie. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye guys. Hope you enjoyed this beautiful movie.